Hello, everybody. Good day and welcome to another exciting session of the Markhack 3.0 pre-conversation. Yes, and just as the theme for this year's connotes, it's been beyond limits. Our sessions have been so insightful. We've been so honored by amazing experts around the industry who have taken out from their wealth of knowledge and their time to share with us insights on revolutionary technology and amazing things that have been happening in the ecosystem. And today is not going to be different. Today promises to be very exciting as always. And I'm joined by amazing panel this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, depending from where you're watching this program from. And we're currently live streaming on YouTube. So if you're watching this program, don't let the ball stop with you. Kindly share the link for your friends, your participants, and your colleagues to get the privilege to hear from the experts today. And I'm sure they will be glad they do. Today's topic is revolutionizing marketing strategies, the role of fintech and digital innovation. And today I'm joined by the beautiful Kubirat. I'm going to be giving Kubirat the mic to tell us a bit more about herself and how she's feeling. Kubirat, is such an honor to have you on call. I know you're on call for the Markhack 2.0 pre-conversation, and just watching some of the snippets of the program, it was really amazing. So nice to have you back.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's so good to be back. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kubrat, and I'm a product manager. I've been doing product management for a while now. Also certified as a business analyst. My experience spans across digital payments, financial technology solutions, and platforms. So I've worked in fintechs and banks, over the years, and I feel good to be here. I look forward to an insightful conversation, right? And thank you.
Thank you so much, Kubrat. Kubrat is a veteran in this, so you are rest assured that you're in proper hands today, our audience. So as always, it would always read the bio of our speakers. And it's always good to give honor to whom honor is due. So I'll be reading the bio of our amazing panelist today, who is Kubirat Abubakar. And as she said, she's Senior Product Manager and also a certified business analyst. Kubirat Abubakar is a results-driven product manager and certified product business analyst, analysis professional, adept at crafting customer-centric products and driving their success. She possesses extensive experience in the financial technology, banking, and digital payment sectors, and brings deep understanding of product development and a track record of delivering innovative solutions to meet financial objectives and drive revenue growth. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the amazing, the dynamic Kubirat Abubakar. Yay, I'm sure they're clapping. All right, Kubra, thank you. So while I was presenting, thank you so much. Thank you so much. While I was presenting to us the bio of our beautiful and dynamic speaker, Kubirat, we had Kelvin joining on the call. Kelvin, it's so nice for you to join us today. Hi, Kelvin. Okay, so while we're trying to
Hi, thank you for
get
having
Kelvin
me.
on, hi, Kelvin. Thank you. Thank you for honoring our invitation. I'll just go right ahead to introduce Kelvin. I'll read out his bio and also give him the stage to speak to us and tell us his expectations for today's webinar and just tell us what's on his mind at the moment. So I'll be reading the bio of Kelvin right now. So Kelvin works at Advantage Health Africa, that's AHA, a prominent health technology company. It serves as the marketing manager, leading efforts to enhance the brand and achieve its goals in the health technological sector across Africa, leveraging its extensive experience. And I am also aware that Kelvin also works as marketing manager at the renowned Palm Pay. So Kelvin, I'll be passing the mic over to you to just tell us about yourself, your expectations for today's webinar, and also just give us like a tip of what we would expect to get from today's webinar.
Okay. Thank you, Antonia. Like I said before, it's actually nice to be here. I've been hearing about Markhack for quite some time, and it's a pleasure to be here myself. My expectations from today, obviously, we're talking about fintech, we're talking about digital innovation, which is one of the key trends in today's world. Almost everything we do these days kind of revolves around either fintech or digital innovation. Everything is going online now. Your food is online. Everybody's doing shopping online, ordering from people online, and it's good to actually connect the dots. The dots that are connected are normally everything was offline. Then we started marketing online, but still people didn't have ways to pay online. People didn't have ways to see products online. People didn't have ways to experience products online. And that's where a lot of other brands have come in to now bridge that gap with fintech services. Is it payment services? Is it gateway switches? Is it receipt productions? All those kind of things that involve payments and fintechs are here. So for today, just here to learn from my co-speaker as well, and also share my insights in the industry. And hopefully we'll all learn more by the end of the day.
Definitely, thank you. And we're also looking forward to learning from you also and gaining from your insights that you would share. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, move to introducing the webinar. I'm going to be reading the overview of today's webinar. As Calvin has rightly said, today is a fast-paced digital world, and the fusion of financial technology, as we well know it to be the fintech industry, and digital marketing is revolutionizing the way businesses interact with their customers. The core principles of marketing remain steadfast, yet the tools and strategies employed by businesses are evolving rapidly. The traditional methods of marketing are being replaced by innovative approaches driven by fintech solutions, artificial intelligence, and immersive digital experiences. According to reports by McKinsey and Company, which emphasizes the significance of personalization in driving revenue growth, revealing that companies adept at personalization outperform their counterparts by a staggering 40%. This highlights the increasing demand for personalized customer experiences, which can be effectively delivered through the integration of fintech and digital innovations. Fintech solutions such as blockchain technology are not only enhancing transparency and security, but also driving creativity in marketing campaigns. An exemplary case is the personalized banking experience provided by fintech companies, which leverage customer data to tailor services and products to individual needs. Similarly, digital marketing campaigns powered by AI and machine learning enabling businesses to engage with their audience in a more personalized and meaningful way. In today's webinar, we're going to be exploring into the transformative potential of fintech and digital innovation in marketing. By exploring some key strategies and opportunities, we know that today's webinar is going to equip you, our audience, with the knowledge and the tools that you need to thrive in a competitive and technological advanced market space. You know, Kelvin and Kubirat, I happened to watch like a documentary how the first POS machine, or someone made a joke on the post and wrote this is not a POS machine, it was a HOS machine, because they had like an individual sitting in this cubicle servicing people who wanted to withdraw cash, right? And at that time and at that age, it looked like some sort of revolutionary invention, right? But today, in our time and age, from the comfort of your home or wherever you find yourself, you can simply make transfers just with a touch of buttons on your phones or whatever transfer device you're using at the moment, right? And this is the impact technology has had in the financial sector and really in all of man's operations, right? So we're going to be going right to the questions segment. If you have any questions, you can kindly, as we progress in the discussion, you can kindly just drop it on the chat box. If you're streaming from YouTube, you can just drop your questions on the comments section. We'll be there to pick it up and share your questions with our panelists. We'll be so glad to throw more light on that question. So I'm going to be starting with the ladies first, right? So we're going to be starting with the power lady. Kubirat, how can fintech solutions such as blockchain and digital payments be effectively integrated into marketing campaigns to enhance customer experiences and drive engagement? I'm going to be posting the questions on the comment on the chat box for you to reference. Thank you.
All right, please do that. Thank you. Also, would you permit me to go off camera? I don't know, it has a way of distracting me. Okay. Thank you so much, Antonia. Your question, to answer your question, I'm looking at, just give me a few minutes. Okay, you're here to drop it. Okay. How can fintech solutions be effectively integrated into marketing campaigns? Like I always say, fintech solutions, AI tools, and all these new cutting-edge technologies have improved our life drastically in the past few years, and the impacts that they are going to have going forward is even much more than what they have done and what they're doing currently, right? So in marketing solution, for example, I'm going to talk about a few points. In your marketing strategy, one of the roles of fintech solution is personalization. It enables you to give this personalized, tailored campaign and offerings, marketing campaigns and offerings to your customers. How are we able to achieve this? Like you mentioned earlier from the McKinsey report, we have the analytic tools. You have tools that you're able to use, right, to analyze data, big data, vast number of data, your transaction history, the spend, the customer usage, how they have interacted with your platform, where they go to spend their money. So with these tools and data, you're able to see that there is a young man, a young professional, a Gen Z maybe, that likes to, party with his friends every Friday somewhere at Folix or Cubana or Turaka Lounge, from the spend analysis and transaction history over the years or months, you have been able to see the trends, right? It's very easy for you as a business, right, to tailor offerings, marketing campaigns, resources to this particular person. Now, from the Folix example, it would make sense for an organization to send such a person a targeted email or text message or pop-up notification saying that TGIF, something like that in that light, you are able to get some discount offerings at Folix today. Or going ahead to partner with these particular vendors and merchants that this segment of customers visits, right, to now extend your offerings to your customer and improve their satisfaction. Now, this targeted personalization campaign is very important, because just imagine a scenario where this Folix message or email has gone out to all the customers at the same time. And you've sent this out to an MFM member that goes on that same Friday to come to, you know, ask for settlement and pray to God and all of that. You are not going to get the engagement from that MFM customer, and you are even likely going to lose that customer, because at the end of the day, this person will be like, why are they sending me this kind of unsolicited message that has nothing to do with me? Do you get? But imagine that these tools have been, with these tools, you have been able to realize that this particular MFM customer needs, tried to make a payment, for example, on a website, and it failed due to insufficient funds. And this tool has identified that, has picked it, and immediately pop up, go to the bank and did some credit scoring and pop up notification on the person's mobile app to say that you are eligible for 120,000 naira microloan. Show them the breakdown. Do you understand? And or let's look at an example of a retired and successful humanitarian that maybe recently got an health care and is now very conscious and worried about her health. And from the subscription, from the transaction history, from everything, we are seeing this person is making paid subscriptions to health resources online. And because of this, you have gathered an insight, and you're able to give her like a list, recommend healthy fast food, healthy restaurants like So Fresh and the likes. You're able to partner with them and say that when you go to this point and use your QR, your mobile app, or whatever solution you're offering, when you use them at this location, you are able to get. It's talking directly to that customer. And that customer is able at that point, you know, that personalization field, it makes your marketing, communication, and your campaign to be more successful, because you are directly giving the customer what they need based on what you know, right? So that is the first part. The second part that I think, where I think fintech solution can come in, or they're already coming in that aspect to help marketing campaign, is in terms of the marketing approach itself. So today, most of the marketing campaigns are around this customer-centric approach, right? Where marketing approach, which is nice and fine, where all you need to do is to understand the consumer preferences and needs, and then you tailor your communication to the target market, right? However, with this fintech product, we are now able to explore product-centric marketing. What does this mean? You are able to, as an organization, you are able to give your customers more details around the benefits of the product you're offering, the features, the unique value proposition, what it's in it for them, what they are able to get out of your product. So not just, okay, this is what your needs are and I'm giving it to you. This is what the product can do for you. So you see all these new online bosses around product releases, new product releases, join our wait list, 400 people to sign up to this wait list and newsletter, get so and so things. All those bosses enables you to not just satisfy these customers, but also to gather prompt feedback and increase your adoption and your customer satisfaction over the campaign period. So so as not to take much time, I don't know how many minutes that is allotted to each question. So I'd like to stop here.
Thank you so much, Kubirat. And you know, I can actually relate with what you said. People actually, about personalization, people actually want to know that they are not a number in the crowd, right? And then also, apart from your customers' emotions, right? For you to be valuable, you have to be targeting your customers' needs. It's like trying to market beef or any animal product to a vegetarian. I can bet you, I can assure you that you're not going to make sales. So yes, as you said, this has really helped and revolutionized the profit margin in the marketing sector. Thank you so much, Kubirat, for that insight. Next, I'm going to be asking my question to Kelvin. Kelvin, how has digital marketing transformed brand awareness and customer engagement in your experience, particularly in your role at Pampi and other companies?
Hi, Antonia. Very nice answer from Kudirat for the first question. I think she hit all the nails on the head. Most of the innovations that digital marketing has actually given us in the marketing field is it has given us more power to choose. Before we had we had very limited options to choose in marketing people. Are you doing a TV advert or a billboard advert? There's some certain quality of advert that can be on TV, so certain quality of communications that can be on billboard. But with digital marketing and this modern age marketing, it has been able to bridge the gap and increase customer engagements. For instance, we know at those times there were no phones, there were hardly reasons for people to be online. So therefore it was a situation of, oh, whenever somebody can see an advert on TV or hear an advert on radio, they get it. But digital marketing, it's what is like 247 marketing. It's like a situation where everybody can be reached at every time, and it gives marketers the opportunity to actually send specific and relevant messages, just like what the other speaker had said. Specific messages in the sense that you want to engage a customer. Digital marketing has helped you to choose, okay, is the customer a Gen Z? Is it a millennial? Does the person go to Folix or go to Redeem on Friday? Digital marketing will help you to give you those options and help you to bridge the gap with all those things. I'll just highlight some points, some specific points that digital marketing actually helps with customer engagement. So the first thing it does is for brand awareness, digital marketing increases your reach. On a normal day, if you have a TV advert, it may be national, it may not be national, it may be in some countries, it may not be in some countries. But your TV advert is still limited to people viewing those channels, which is very variable. But imagine advertising on Twitter and advertising on Instagram. Your reach is almost endless. Your reach is as many people are on Twitter and Instagram in Nigeria and in Africa, as many people are on those channels all day long. You can have the chance to reach them at least 1 hour of the day. That is one key point of digital marketing for customer engagement. The reach is heavily increased. From Lagos here, with few amounts of money, you can reach somebody in Kano, Abuja, and all those other places. And that place is targeted advertising. Like I said before already, it's easier to engage customers when you can target them with an advert. Like the Folix advertisement would be more engaging and more interesting to someone that actually goes to Folix. Without online advertising, without online tracking metrics, without the social media algorithms to point the marketers in the right way, you would just be shooting blanks in the air. But with these things, we can now directly say, okay, someone that goes to Folix, get a newsletter to go to Folix. As a company too, you can even use that information, like she said, to even increase your revenue or partner with those kind of businesses, because you know most of your customers already use those kind of businesses. And that key part of digital marketing for customer engagement is content marketing. So like we know, like I said before, content on TV has to be rich, it has to be well thought of, it has to be very direct, and we know how expensive it is, not just production, but actually the placement on the channels. But you look at Twitter, one content creator can do 5-6 contents in a month. He can promote it or decide to leave it organic. People go to his page and actually see his creativity and see the essence of what he's making, and are now more interested in following up his content. He does that at a very limited amount. He does that at shorter time, and it also reaches more people through that channel. So that is one big help that digital marketing has given us. And like you've seen, a lot of people are content creators now. A lot of people's side hustle is content creation. You're a lawyer, content creator, you're a doctor, content creator, because digital marketing has made it possible for us in that leverage. Then one of the key parts of digital marketing as well is the social media connections. Before digital marketing, brands couldn't really connect with their users except maybe 1 or 2 events in a year, 1 or 2 brands that even cared about doing such events, because events are also expensive. But with social media, a brand can connect with its users can reply to the brand. Digital marketing has helped to break that barrier where you have to go to a Zenith Bank office to tailor your complaint. With digital marketing, you're sending them message on Twitter, they're replying you, send them a DM on Instagram, they're replying you. They are more customer conscious because they know they cannot hide. they know that, oh, if they mess up with customers complain, the customer can always come to social media and say it. So they are even more customer conscious, which has helped the two sides. It's helped the brand to be better. It's helped the customer with convenience in that leverage. Other parts of digital marketing, I'll just run through it now. There's personalization as well. For instance, because you have the data of the person, you can send a personalized email. You can send a personalized text message. You can send other kind of information that is dealing with the person's personalized details through digital marketing. There's also real-time interaction. You're engaging with a customer through a phone call. In the past, it takes several customer service people to actually interact with customers through the phone call. But now with digital marketing, there's real time, there's AI chatbots, there's auto responses, there's even the person on the Twitter DM already waiting to receive your DM. So it's more like, as you complain, the brand has replied you, hi, what's your issue? Come to the DM and let's talk about it. Let's try and solve the issue. So it's actually helped a faster response time and faster and easier customer interaction with brands. One of the biggest points of digital marketing is the omni-channel marketing experience. And it kind of adds to everything. The fact that you can actually market to a customer on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, newsletter, that's email, in their AudioMark pop-up ads, you can literally, sorry for the word, frustrate a customer with marketing information now, or rather make sure the customer gets the marketing information because of digital marketing. And you can even help the customer, because some customers start off a process on one channel and leave it and go to another channel. But the omnichannel marketing experience, they see the advert on Twitter, they come on Instagram, they see it, they are in their Facebook, they also see it. If they are doing emails, they see it in emails as well. And they can also even get it as pop-up ads through the normal display ads. The last note here I would say is the data-driven insights. Like I started with, digital marketing allows us to gather as much data as we want. Like, data is the life of digital marketing, and the data allows us to actually communicate better and direct our advertising better. Yeah, so I would say that.
Thank you so much, Kelvin. That was a lot to.
Sorry.
No, it was amazing. I was just trying to
Right.
write as much as I can, but you said amazing truths. And again, we're talking about revolutionizing marketing strategies, the role of fintech and digital innovation in revolutionizing the marketing strategies. And just as how Kelvin has so profoundly put it. So, Kelvin, just like you said, digital marketing has broken barriers and limitations practically in marketing, right? And something really amazing you said when you were sharing your insight was algorithm. In our time and age, you see that digital marketing has actually helped us to be accountable. There has been accountability in our strategies. We're able to account for every actions we take. When we do a post, we're able to see the number of people that reach, the engagement, where they dropped off. We know where to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, we didn't do this right. We're going to do this this way the next time. And it's really amazing. And one can only imagine how technology would be in some few years to come if it's this profound and we're celebrating these feats at this time. Thank you so much, Kelvin, for that. Next, I'm going to be asking Kubrat. Kubrat, can you provide examples of how AI and machine learning rather, have been used in product development at Sterling Bank to personalize customer interactions and improve satisfaction?
All right. Thank you, Antonia. Okay. I would say in a lot of ways, but to provide examples, I'm going to provide like 3 examples, if time permits us. The first would be the CRM automation and customer retention tools. So with AI and digital technologies, we have been able to digitalize the traditional customer relationship management approach. Before now, banking is usually like door to door, where you see all the marketers visiting their big customers, almost every day. with information, resources, and everything. All those now has been digitalized, and through the CRM automation, which always usually work with like rule-based workflow, you are able to schedule meetings. Like you're not even doing it manually, automatically set up meetings with your customers, send them periodic product documents and helpful resources that can help their businesses or about the product that you are providing to them, automated email campaigns, and even birthday messages, anniversary, whatever it is that you want the tool to do for you. So with these tools, it's not just help provide your customers with satisfaction, it also help your business and reach to more customers. So how many people can I visit, for example, if I have to go door to door to deliver all these personalized services? But with these tools, I can personalize these services and deliver to multiple customers at the same time, right? So with all these customer retention tools and automation, marketing and sales efforts has been enhanced, right, in a way. And you can segment customers into cohorts and different segments and reach out to them, to the customers in the different buckets, right, through all these tools. Through these tools also, as a product person, I'm able to see what my customer is doing, what is the turnover, what is the transaction value, the usage, amount, what are you doing? I'm able to see what your needs are, what your preferences, where you're spending much of your money, what you're doing. From there, we're able to provide insights to the customer to say that, okay, on a monthly basis, your large chunk of spend goes to probably data. That's what you spend this amount of money, while a certain percentage of this goes to your expenses, all those kind of information that we're able to give to these customers through CRM automation. The second one is, Kelvin already touched on it a bit, is virtual assistants and AI chatbots. So today at Sterling, we have Kiki, while some other banks still have their own. Our own is Kiki. Kiki is a fantastic person, a very loving girl, and she attends to almost every aspect of customer interaction. She's able to help the customers to make transfers, to check their transaction, failed transaction, to know where it failed, why it's failing. She's able to understand all the inquiries that the customers are passing to her in different languages using the NLP, which is the natural language processing, to understand what is coming. And it gives predictive analysis, right, through the interaction with customers to be able. So with the predictive analytic tools embedded, she is able to tell the customer and advise them personally, give insights on their financial activity. So you see customers that ask for their balances, people go there and say, I want to see my statement, I want a reference letter. All of these personalized details, we're able to achieve them to customers through the virtual assistant and the AI chatbot. Okay. And another thing about these chatbots and how they have been able to help. Recently, there is a customer of mine that had an urgent transfer. I think it's an association, something, I don't know. He was handling a contribution, and then he made a transfer to a certain bank, and the money was not successful, and it was a weekend. So even though the customer support team worked sheets, right, you are able to get faster responses from the virtual assistant. And in cases where it cannot handle, it has been integrated through APIs and microservices to different platforms to hand over, to fail over to probably the support person, or, to check. So this Kiki was the one that helped my person, because it was already becoming an embarrassment. The money did not get through. The association people were on his neck. He was unable to get through the customer support team. He just checked online and chat the bot, which has been integrated to different interfaces actually, or to the WhatsApp website and everywhere. And these are some of the things that, digital solution and technology has done for us. I think the final point I'll make here is around fraud detection. So you agree with me that as we are advancing in digital payments and fintech solutions, the fraud component part of it is also advancing. They are also trying to, be creative without it, scam people and all of that. And with tools like AI fraud detection, which has been implemented to intercept transactions that have unlikely patterns. So the customer's funds are secured. So what does this mean? This tool analyzes data over a period, and if your transaction that you're doing at any particular time falls out of pattern, it intercepts and stops it automatically. And then the team in charge of fraud, the fraud desk, is alerted immediately. So they're able to see and contact these customers. Hello, are you the one trying to make this transaction? Can you make a video? Can we see you? And you're able to confirm if the person has just hit a jackpot or won a lottery, or maybe it's all these guys that are trying to play gimmicks with these funds. So those are some of the things. And that in a way has helped to safeguard your, customers' financial assets, and also to make them believe more in your products, right? So these are some of the solutions specifically at my place of work that AI tools and automations have helped us to achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Kubirat, for that contribution. And just like you said, yes, that's brought about ease in evaluating customers' behavior, which has also helped with fraud detection. Okay, so not that I'm a brand ambassador for Sterling Bank, but I actually, one of the banks that I use is Sterling Bank, and I didn't know that Kiki actually had predictive function. So after this call, I think I'm going to be having practical sections with Kiki and see how.
Please do. Because she actually learns. She also learns from your interaction, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. Well, I'm going to try that out, and I'm going to be sending my feedbacks to you. That sounds amazing and interesting. Thank you so much, Kubirat, for that. All right, so next I'm going to be asking Kelvin. Kelvin, can you share successful case studies where immersive technologies such as virtual reality and augmented reality have been used to create compelling marketing campaigns and enhance consumer engagement?
Hi. So, can you hear me? Yeah. Hi. So I would say the best success stories of VR and AR, that's virtual reality and augmented reality, for marketing, I would say they haven't really been done in Nigeria yet, but I'm still going to give examples with the brands that I have worked with and the brands that I have seen. The experience with VR, most time with virtual reality, can obviously happen from your phone. Can obviously happen in an easier, how will I say it, in an easier easier space than augmented reality. Augmented reality is a bit more complex than virtual. So let's start with virtual in Nigeria now. We've had a lot of VR experiences even while I was at Infinix. So basically we use VR to communicate new product launches. So sometimes there's a new logo, there's a new product, there's a new brand you want to communicate. And the only way, and an interesting way to give customers a general view of it is to display that through VR, through virtual reality. For instance, at Infinix, we had some virtual reality some virtual reality filters on our phones where we use that to communicate the functions of the new phone, or the, how will I say it, the selling points of the new phone. So for instance, when you look through the camera, it gives you a new look, a new filter, it gives you a new costume, just ways that customers can actually experience the camera as well as actually have fun with it. This helped us to actually get more trials for the camera, get people to experience it and actually use the camera more. Another example of where I would say this is not really for customer engagement, it's more for security, is when we use it for facial recognition. We use it to actually detect, okay, is this person's face? Is that this person's face? Then on Pampi, we now went forward to now start creating virtual reality stickers for AFCON tournament, all these events, we use virtual reality to connect so that the user can come to our product and actually see that, oh, okay, this is happening, and communicate with us through these virtual reality processes. But brands that have used it in Nigeria, I would say Coca-Cola did a very nice VR campaign where they actually used the virtual vending machine, and a lot of people were actually supposed to use the virtual vending machine, but obviously nothing came out of it. But it was just like a virtual vending machine that was very big in the middle of, I think, Abuja Bridge some time back. Pepsi recently did it too with the launch of their new logo. It was a very big and immersive launch, still in the middle of the art theater in Lagos. For Nigerian brands, I say we need to do more with VR and AR for marketing, but I understand that most of our users don't even have the products to communicate with virtual reality systems. For instance, for the mass market users, you need a very powerful phone to actually get virtual reality. You need time to interact with it. You need to be in a Gen Z kind of way to want to interact with virtual reality and augmented reality. Some brands that are using it also are using it for trainings as well. So you want to train people on things that are quite, quite dangerous. Flights. There's new flight trainings with VR. There's new flight trainings with augmented reality as well. There are other kind of fields that we're using it for now, but nothing hard on Nigeria yet. Just like she said, customer engagements, chatbots, and those kind of processes. Did you hear me? Hello, Antonia.
I think
Yes,
Antonia,
yes.
you're muted. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kelvin, for that. And like you said, we would like to see a lot more engagements in the VR and the AR sector in Nigeria. And I just want to use this opportunity to thank the founders of the Markhack 3.0, an initiative that is also inspiring this kind of innovation in Nigeria, making people think along this line. So a shout out to the Markhack 3.0 team. Thank you for all you are doing. And thank you, Kelvin, for that beautiful case studies. Next, I'm going to be asking Kuberat. Kuberat, what strategies do you employ to continuously improve operational efficiency in fintech-driven marketing campaigns? And how do these strategies contribute to overall marketing success? Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Antonia. Okay. So for that, I'm going to be talking about 3 different approaches that I personally employ, and that has actually been very instrumental to the success of most of our campaigns. So the beauty of fintech-driven marketing campaigns is the abundance of data. Like Kelvin has said, you have a number of data insights from different angles that you can leverage, right, to give you insight even as you are moving along with the campaign. So as you're running the campaign, you are getting insights and you are able to change the approach if one is not working. So for example, for the data-driven approach, which is number 1 that I'm going to be talking about, using all these tools and technology to track the user behavior and analyze the data that's come from their interaction with your products over time, we are able to determine the best approach to communicate and the right time to communicate. So what do I mean? There's a tool that we use at my organization for email communication, or whenever we are trying to run an email campaign. So this tool analyzes the customer interaction, using their purchase history and all of that to know their most active time. So you know when the customer is most active, and that is the time that campaign will go to that particular customer. So I'm not just sending a blanket email to all the customers in a particular segment, right? I can send out the email to all of us here on this call. And the last experiment that I did with my team, a member of my team got one of the emails around 2 p.m., I think 2 something in the afternoon. because I asked them to let me know when they will get it, to know how the tool is working. So one person got around 2 p.m., another got after work hour around 6, while I got mine around 12:09 a.m. in the night. I'm not surprised. I'm nocturnal. I'm most active at night. I do most of my transactions at night. For example, even if I want to send money to somebody, I want to give somebody money, I like you to wake up to that surprise. Yeah, you wake up in the morning and you see the alert. So I'm most active in the night. So getting that email at my most active period was it for me. I was still up. I saw the email, I read it, and I was happy. The people that got theirs in the afternoon, you know, that's one of the beauty of data. So it's with data that we've been able to know that this particular person is more active at this time. Send the email to them. And the advantage of that over just sending your email at any time is that if the person that is meant to, for example, myself, that is more active at night, gets the 2 p.m. Email, I will likely not check it. And by night, when I'm doing my own activity, I will see a number of other promotional emails and I'm going to just delete them. Do you get? But when you send at the particular time that person is most active, they are able to interact with it. Your open rate, your click rate, the engagement with the campaign is better and more satisfying to even the customer themselves. So that's for the data-driven approach. The second approach I'm going to talk about is the iterative approach, which I call agile marketing approach. So what this means is just like we have agile product development, where you constantly, develop and roll out features and products, and then you get feedback to enhance it and go back to the market. Same thing can be adopted for marketing. And what this means is, as you are rolling out your campaign, you are gathering insights from that campaign, and you are using it to enhance the different aspects of the campaign. Now, I'll give an example of that to using the previous email communication. So there's a tool, I think Kelvin already talked a part of it. There's a tool that helps you, or was it you, Antonia? There's a particular tool that allows you to know at a glance on a dashboard, the email that you sent out, the number of emails that went out, the number that was delivered, the open rates, which is the number of emails that was actually opened, they received and opened, and then the click rate, the people that actually read and open your email. These different buckets provide insights at different points in time during your campaign period. Now, if I send out 20,000 emails, right, I have delivery rate of 15,000. It means that I've lost 5,000 customers between the send out period and the people that receive at the period of receipts of that email. And the to-do for me as a product person is that to get these 5,000 people on board, what happened? I have to dive into what happened. Is it that the email is incorrect? Is it that the person was offline at the time of disbursement? What happened? These insights give me the opportunity to know what to do next. Is it an email update, to fire an email update, probably on the mobile app, send a message that you need to update your email, click here. Probably even incentivize that behavior and get 500 Naira off your next purchase or something, for them to make sure that, okay, those 5,000 people that have incorrect email, we're able to get them back. Now, between the period of the 15,000 people that got the email, the open rate would be like 9,000. So out of 15,000, only 9,000 people opened. Tools like the time, that tool that I mentioned around timing and disbursement will help you to target when these people are active so that the open rate can improve. While out of the 9,000 people that open, say about 5,000 clicked, it means that I have 4,000 deficits that I have to chase and say that, okay, you got this email, is there something we can do for you? Or you now have to think around how you can get these people to click, probably introducing a clickbait or catchy subjects or something, that will make them to click, that will prompt them to click. So those are some of the insights that you get as you move along in the campaign that you now build on, right, to make your campaign better, even before the end of that campaign or before you institute the next one. And I think the third one, I'll just touch on it briefly. is community-led marketing approach. So we see a lot of fintech now doing this, building a community. Community is very important because word of mouth. That's like the easiest way to get a customer. I'm most likely to try a product that you tell me is good than something that I'm just seeing online that they're telling me that is good. So word of mouth and building a community actually helps with this. It enables your customers to brainstorm together, to gather, engage with themselves, and help your own marketing approach and campaign to grow from there on. And we've seen this in a number of fintech. I know abroad, a lot of fintechs abroad employ this, but our people here also are beginning to do that, building that community interaction and layering marketing campaigns on them for more effectiveness. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think I'll stop here.
Thank you for that. And one thing I can assure you is that I most definitely like to wake up to that kind of surprise. Thank you. You've spoken about the agile approach, data-driven approach, and the community approach. Thank you. Time, it really just beats my mind every time I look at the clock and the time is fast spent. It's just like we started a minute ago, and then the time just keeps spinning. So I really want to take this time out to thank the curators of the Markhack 3.0. Thank you for the amazing work we are doing with the marketing and media technology. And we look forward to seeing everybody come the 5th of July at Oriental Hotels. It's going to be an amazing, insightful experience. I want to also thank our beautiful audience who have been a part of this discussion. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank our lovely panelists panel, that's Kelvin and Kuberat. And well, the algorithm was actually Kelvin that I was just compounding on Kelvin's point when he was speaking about digital marketing transformation and brand awareness. So before leaving the call today, I'll just give our speakers 50 seconds to just give us one point of action that they would like to share with the community today. So let's start with the ladies. Ladies first, always, right? So let's start with the beautiful, amazing Kuberats. Just an action word in 50 seconds. Thank you.
Antonia, I lost you for a bit. I had action.
Okay.
Apologies,
No problem. So we're signing off and we wanted to hear one last word insight in 50 seconds from you and from all our panelists on call.
Okay. So I would thank you so much for having me. I would say that the future trends, right, at the intersection of marketing and fintech is something that businesses should look out for. There are a lot of digital transformation that is yet to come. Even as AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning integration are currently being used for virtual reality, fraud detection, and all of that, there's still a great deal that advanced algorithms can do, right, with regards to digitalizing our products and also the marketing and improving customer experience. So I would leave our audience with that today, that cutting-edge technologies have come to stay, and there are a lot of things to look out for, like embedded banking, like digital identification, verification, open banking, and the likes. And a lot of these solutions will revolutionize the way we do business, the way we interact with products, as well as our own experiences as customers.
Thank you so much, Kuberat. Kelvin, in 20 seconds, just give us an action of it. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to say thanks for having me as well. It was a learning experience for me. I'm happy to hear the stuff I heard from Kudirat. For the audience, I would just say I understand most of it. To the regular person, it's just like marketing jargon. Please just send me my money and let me have it there. But it's good to be aware of these things so you can also be aware of your security consciousness, of fraud activities, of new insights for you to make more money. A lot of banks, a lot of fintechs are doing referral programs and giving you information that you can use to make your life better. So take advantage of it. Your bank is your friend, and always remember to follow up for information. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelvin. And with that, we round up with Kelvin's last phrase. Take advantage of it. Your bank is your friend. Take advantage of technology. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Thank you so much, Kuberat. Thank you to our beautiful audience. Thank you to the creators of Markhack 3.0. And this is me, Antonia Anyao, signing off. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.